Hi, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about what you have to do if you want to be a leader, or if you are already a leader and want to build trusts with your team member. Meaning, what is a requirement for the great leadership? The answer is quite simple. It's if you are already a leader or want to build trusts with your team member or the staff member or whatever, you must spend a lot of time, crazy amount of time for your project, for your team or for your company. It doesn't matter what kind of a leader you are or you want to be, like the business owner or the manager at the restaurant, or the head of a department you're working on, or director, producer of on a movie industry or commercial industry or whatever, just like myself. So first of all, what is the job of a leader? What is the duty of the leader? It's a simple. It's a decision making. If you are a leader, you have to make a decision. It's not a technique, or it's not a skill or talent. Okay, your job is a decision making. Okay, and also please keep in mind, it's not a choosing right answer. Okay, that's a whole different story. Choosing right answer, it's not a leader's job, because if the choosing right answer is a leader's job, basically we don't need a leader in a team. Okay, we don't need a team if the leader's job is choosing right answer. Okay, it's not about the right or wrong. You have to show them, that your team members, I want to go this direction, I want to go that way with you guys, this is my direction. Okay, you have to show your own direction. So that's the main duty of the leader. However, as you work in a team with your team member, you might have the argument with your other team member, or you might encounter the conflict with your team member. And how can you deal with it? Let me tell my story, my experience. Okay, I'm working on a commercial project, like a video making, like a video production, and I work in a team. So for instance, like a cameraman, editors, the art department, actors, producers, client, many people. In many cases, those people, they know more than me in their field. For instance, when I talk with the cameraman, he knows more than me about the camera or the visual thing, right? Because he has more experience than me in his field. And also the same as actors. When I have discussion with actors, they know about acting more than me, and they can act way better than myself, right? And as you work with those people, you sometimes have a conflict with them. And for instance, one day my cameraman came to me and they say, "Hey Cole, I have an idea. What if we shoot this shot like that instead of your ideas?" And in this case, I have to say no if it's not if his idea is not good for a team, not for myself. you have to consider if it's good for your team or for your project and make a decision. If you want to accept it, or you say no. Okay, and when you have to say no, you have to say like, oh, that's a great idea, but unfortunately, I don't want to do that because I want to do this because this is better for this project. However, I sometimes have a problem after that because he or cameraman says, well, but it doesn't work. My idea is better than yours. I know more than you, right? And the question is, how can you convince him or her? You have to say, as a reader, you have to say, please do as I tell, because I'm a reader. Okay, you have to show your leadership and say, I am the king. I have to make a decision for this one. I'm a decision maker, and my answer is no. Okay, I'd like you to go this direction. Okay, I need you to follow me. Okay, and when you have to say that, you have to have spent more time than anybody else in your team. Okay, in order to tell that. Okay, you cannot be a leader without spending overwhelming amount of time. Okay, because you have to say, yes, I have an idea and I have a vision in mind, and I believe this direction is the best for this project or for my company or for my team, because I know about this project more than anybody else in this team. Okay, if you haven't spent enough time for your project, you can't say that, right? Because other people might say, how do you know that this direction is good? Because I know more than you, right? So you have to say, no, I know about this project more than anybody else. I know everything about this project. You have to say that. So in order to say that, you have to spend a crazy amount of time, right? You have to say, I know about everything about this project because I have already spent overwhelming amount of time. Okay? It's not about the talent. It's not about the skill. It's not about the technique. It's all about amount of time you spend for your project. Thank you.